Hi, I'm Bernard Ohanian of AARP.org. There's still a lot we haven't seen at Orlando at 50 Plus, and this is the last day. Come along with us as we try and see as much as we can.
Maybe every 6 months whenever I get.
What brought you here for the health screening?
She made me come.
You guys are in line here to get a health screening, right?
That's correct.
So tell me, what is the best health advice anybody ever gave you?
Exercise, eat healthy, and look
Drink
after
lots
yourself.
of water.
And you do all those things, I'm sure.
I do.
Okay, how about you? What about
Me
you?
too. Exercise, eat healthy, and drink lots of water.
And how much water do you drink?
About 2-3 liters
A day?
a day, yeah.
You're good, you're good.
Work out at least 30 minutes per day, every day, regardless.
And do you do that?
More than 30 minutes.
My best advice was to know and not suspect.
Keep walking.
Keep walking.
Keep laughing, keep walking.
Good.
There you go.
Be careful of where you're getting your health advice from. Actually, know your physicians, know your doctors, and do your own studying. Whatever you need, whatever, you know your own body, you know your own self. And when you can tell when there's something wrong with you, it's out of whack.
My grandmother told me, eat well, treat people right, you'll live a long time.
I had a real health scare about 6 months ago, and I went to the doctor and he said, you need a complete physical. And that's what I did, and it literally saved my life.
Have fun, laugh, enjoy life, because who knows what comes the next day.
That's great. That's great. And I hope you follow that advice yourself.
I'm dancing my way through.
We're at the KY booth here with Kirk, who's from Johnson & Johnson, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what they got. You got a whole bunch of things here, Kirk. Can you tell us what they are?
I do, yes, I'd be glad to, actually. So I work for KY, and actually at KY we know that it's so important to have healthy intimacy between couples, even couples over 50, and really at any age, intimacy is so important. So given that, we're here to really talk today about our new product called KY Intense. It's a gel for women, and it's actually clinically proven to increase the satisfaction and ease of climax.
Has anybody walked by and looked at you and given you a look like, what is this stuff doing here?
It's actually funny. A small percentage of folks just don't seem as interested to talk about the product, but we actually have had a lot of excitement here at the booth. Our new product from KY, it's a female arousal gel.
You want to see him blush?
He's blushing right now, isn't he?
Which one you're having?
Would you like some as well?
I got some. Thank you.
Have a good night. Have a great night. At my age, I'm not embarrassed. All right, cash.
Here it comes. Cash, 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 cash.
So we're here with Bill and Mary Jo Malone from Columbia, Missouri, home of the University of Missouri, and apparently home of the champion, at least as far as we can tell so far, champion pin collectors of AARP Orlando at 50 Plus. So these pins you've been collecting at AARP events for how many years?
7 years.
7 years.
Started in Chicago.
Started in Chicago. And you were telling me earlier, Bill, that you don't even have this year's on yet.
No.
But Mary Jo does. These are this year's pins.
I have mine up here.
Okay. So now every year it seems like, or most years, there's like one pin that's really hard to get. Has there been one that's really hard to get this year, or were you able to get them all?
No, we got them all this year, easy.
Yeah.
Every other year there's been an executive pin or something. You got to find an executive to track him down.
Yeah. So where do you get the pins? For people who've never been to them, where do you get the pins?
In the registration book, it tells all about which booths to go to get the pins.
And you go right to the booth and you just say, I'd like
First
that.
thing we do is get the pins first, and then we're about seeing the booths.
Okay.
Some years it hasn't been that way, but this year they're all at the booths.
Do you have a favorite pin? Either of you, do you have a favorite pin, like one pin that you just love more than anything else?
Well, I like my guitar one.
The guitar pin.
Yeah,
that's very cool. Oh, it lights up. Sort of. There it goes. It lights up. That's really good. Now you were saying,
Las Vegas.
Yeah, that was from Vegas. Now you were saying that this sort of reminds you of being in the military, right?
Yeah, I got to dress them all up. Get them all lined up.
And you should turn around. Turn around, please, because the pins are on the back as well.
Yeah, those are last year's.
Those are last.
Yeah, and so this year's will go under those.
I see. So you got these are not randomly placed. There's a certain order to them.
Right.
Yeah.
You have your New Orleans, the ones that they didn't happen.
Right.
New Orleans didn't
New
happen.
Orleans
But if you had registered, they mailed you the pins.
These are the
That's
pins
right.
from
New Orleans didn't happen because we were scheduled to be right around the time of Hurricane Katrina. So that year, where there was no AARP extravaganza, and so these are by year and by location.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing. And what is this big one here?
Oh,
That's one of those from New Orleans.
somebody on the executive staff gave me that, and he said that was from the New Orleans.
Yeah, it is, but that's a rare one. That's very cool.
Yeah, and he said, "Oh, well, you've got so many pins. I'm going to give you that."
Oh, that is great.
That was really
That is
nice.
great. Okay. And the vests are matching. Did you make the vest?
No,
we
we
bought
ordered them. I
we
think
ordered.
they're like from a, waiter supply kind of place or something. We got them, ordered them over the internet.
Before we got all the pins on there, everybody kept, I thought we worked here.
So the pins help. The pins help disabuse people of that, don't they? All right, thank you.
We thank you.
All right, have a great
Keep
time.
up the great work.
Great.
Bye-bye.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm amazed at everything we were able to see and do over the past 3 days here at AARP's Orlando at 50 Plus. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Until next time, I'm Bernard Ohanian of AARP.org.